welcome to my channel. My name is Kinga. I'm on a journey of reinventing myself and my whole life. And one of my goals for 2023 is to generate and increase abundance and love in the life of others and for myself. Now, how do I do that? By creating short exercises, a variety of tools, and guided meditations to help you tune into the right vibration, to change your mindset, your thoughts and feelings. If you want to know more about me and what I do, check out my website, kingakramer.com. When it comes to manifesting, making your desires happen in your 3D reality, Abraham Hicks says, focus emotionally. Meaning that you have to get into the feeling state of already being there, living, experiencing, feeling like your desire, or if your desire was already your reality. Feel the feelings already, the feeling that you would feel after your wish or desire manifested. Albert Einstein said, everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get into that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics, he says. When he says match the frequency of the reality, it means feel your way into it. Different emotions produce different frequencies, so you have to think of emotions as an energy in motion, like a vibration information creating an electromagnetic field around you. Dr. Joe Dispenza, who is also famous for giving a more scientific explanation on manifesting, and he uses quantum physics to explain how our mind can influence and even manifest physical matter. He says that thoughts are the electrical charge in the quantum field, and feelings are the magnetic charge in the quantum field. And how you think and how you feel broadcasts an electromagnetic signature that influences every single atom in your life. And the thought sends a signal out, and the feeling is the magnetic field that draws the event back to you. Abraham Hicks uses the radio tuner analogy when talking about manifesting and the law of attraction, and talking about matching the vibrational frequency of your desire. And I also heard Dr. Joe using it this past weekend when I was at his workshop in Warsaw. So they say that in the same way that your radio tuner must be set to match the frequency of the broadcasting station that you desire to hear, the vibrational frequency of your being must also match the frequency of your desire. Dr. Joe also states that your body is the unconscious mind. It doesn't know the difference between the experience that's creating the emotion right now, or the emotion that you are creating by thought alone, which is good news for us, because it means that just imagining a certain event will feel the same way to our body as if we were already living it. I first actually heard this when I was 13 years old, and I attended the Silva Method mind control course, where they said that the research shows that your brain has no idea if you are remembering an event from the past, or you are imagining a future event, or you are actually living one right now. It will have the same chemical reaction in your body. And you can teach your body emotionally what that desired future will feel like ahead of the actual experience. And if you can do that and be in that emotional and vibrational state for the majority of your day, then you will draw that event to your reality. That's law. So I created a quick exercise for those who want to manifest something specific this year. And I have used this technique many times before, even before I knew about how manifesting works. Because when I was a kid, I just enjoyed, playing with the thought of already living in my desire. And it just worked perfectly every time. So let me share it with you. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down at least 3 things you want to manifest this year. Or make it 5, but a maximum 10 for now. Pause this video and write them all down. But let me give you 3 examples from my list. So in 2023, I want to travel abroad every month. Second one would be, I want to receive my Swedish citizenship and passport. And the third one would be, I want to generate and increase abundance in the life of others and for myself. Now pause this video and continue playing it after you have your list of a minimum 3 or maximum 10 things. Are you ready? Good. Now read out loud the first desire written on your list. For me, it would be, I want to travel abroad every month. Then close your eyes and ask yourself the following question. What would it look like to travel abroad once a month? I would visualize it. I would imagine myself packing my luggage and making my way to the airport, feeling all excited about traveling. The destination doesn't matter, the action matters, like seeing myself preparing, traveling, pulling my luggage, seeing myself going through security, sitting down on the plane, taking off, flying, landing safely, reaching my destination, going to the booked hotel, and so on. Then once you have the vision and all the details, ask yourself, what would it feel like? This is the key. Focus emotionally. I know that I would feel excited and free and abundant because it would mean that I can afford to travel every month. I would just recall the way I felt the last time I traveled if I struggled with getting into the feeling state. And I know I can remember that I felt so unlimited and so free and light and joyful and confident. This is easy for me because today is the 4th of March and I have already been to Amsterdam, Denver, Colorado, and Warsaw this year. So I'm doing pretty well with this desire or wish of mine. And I know that I felt especially good when traveling to the US because it meant that I managed to overcome my biggest fear, which is flying, and that gives me confidence. I also felt grateful for the possibility that I could travel, that I was free to travel. I was brave to fly. I could afford to fly and buy anything related to my travel. While recalling these memories, these images in my head, I also let myself, my body, marinate in these feelings. I make sure that I feel it in my whole body. Then on to the next one. So the second one on my list is I want to receive my Swedish citizenship and passport. I've been waiting to receive it for more than 3 years now, which is ridiculous. And it can make me feel frustrated and lose hope. But I don't want to give energy to that. So I ask myself instead, what would it look like if I received it? And then I see myself getting a letter about it first, with an appointment, a date and a time, and I have to go to the police station where they take my photo, they ask me some stupid questions, they ask me to sign a piece of paper, and then I have to wait a couple of days or weeks, and then I have to go back to the police station to pick up my passport, my brand new Swedish passport, and I see how I would celebrate after that with my friends, and I would call my mom, and all that. Now on to the most important question. What would it feel like? I would feel happy, that finally after 3 years of waiting for my application to get approved, I get this checked on my list. I now have dual citizenship, and even though I may not need it and nothing is going to change in my life because of it, but I still feel grateful, for receiving it. It feels like an accomplishment. It gives me a relief that I now don't have to wait anymore. I feel proud, happy, free, accepted, welcome, included. And it all feels so good. Now do this with all your desires on your list, everything that you wrote down, all the things you want to achieve or accomplish in 2023. And do it every morning, right after waking up, so it sets your mood, your vibration for the day. And do it right before going to bed or while in bed, right before falling asleep, when your mind is in the most suggestive state, emitting theta brain waves. Put yourself to sleep while feeling happy and grateful about your future. Say it out loud what you want. Then ask the 2 magic questions. What would it look like? And what would it feel like? And then visualize, imagine, and focus emotionally. If you found this short exercise helpful in any way, please share it with others. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, because it costs you nothing, but it helps me grow this channel, and that could help more people manifest their dream life. Keep in touch. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.